Hello guys, from 400 tokens per second to 22,000 tokens per second. New Jalapeño Inference chip by OpenAI is insane. So this is, if you spend kilowatt of electricity in a second, how many tokens you get. So it's very electricity efficient. And for a single speed of your decoding, it's gonna be about 3 to 4 times faster than what you are used to. The tokens per second per user. This could be the next thing we get at OpenAI Dev Day, which is in about a month, around 27th September or 23rd, I forgot. And the new Astra model as well, I'm pretty sure we'll get that as well. OpenAI models also accelerated Jalapeño development, so they used GPT-Soul and these models to develop this. Earlier generations, so GPT 5.4, 5.5, helped the team design the chip. And this is crazy how OpenAI always finds the best team in the world and then they design the best chip in the world. I don't know how they do it better than Huawei, better than other people all of a sudden. While our latest models are accelerating how we optimize and program it. And it works for models developed inside and outside of OpenAI, so not only GPT-OSS but also DeepSeek R1 and Kimi K2.5. And this was opportunity from OpenAI to complete the full stack, so from model, products, serving software, and then chips, memory, and networking, and all of these systems together. And this might be big advantage of OpenAI over Anthropic right now. I don't know, I think Anthropic is also looking into buying or creating their own chips. Join school to become AI researcher. And this is just the first chip out of many generations, just like we had O1 and then now GPT-Soul is so much better than O1. So I expect these chips to start improving a lot as well. And there are some low-hanging fruits to get these chips working so fast in the beginning as well. And maybe AI will design better chips for itself, so maybe we are actually on the exponential curve here. For example, prefill, when the system processes your prompt, generates cache all of your prompt, is compute intensive, while generating token by token is memory bandwidth constrained. And sometimes computational units need to wait idle for the data to come to transfer from the memory parts in the chip. So even if the compute is happening fast, if there is slow memory, it's gonna mitigate all of those advantages and the chip is still gonna be slow. This is why they design a system that's gonna keep everything local, KV cache locally. They design system just around these agents that work all the time for a long time, that need many KV cache hits. So you don't want to move stuff around the chip, you want to keep it wherever it needs to be computed. So check this out. They use AI to design the chip. Therefore, they are thinking, how can we make this chip so that AI can design it easily? How can we make it easier for AI to design this chip? And then they use GPT Astra, the new next model that hacked into Hugging Face, to bring these other models that are Kimi and DeepSeek onto the chip to make their inference faster. I wonder if OpenAI will start adding these models and offering them as inference. That wouldn't go well with investors maybe, because then investors are actually paying for OpenAI's models because they believe in OpenAI's models, so that maybe wouldn't make sense. And this ultra fast inference is gonna be standard in maybe 6 months to a year, maybe even at the Dev Day in a month, I'm not sure. But this is how we are going to start using AI. That's crazy. Generation 2 is already in development and they are already starting to design Generation 3. Reductions in electricity could mean that we will pay for tokens less. So for same money, we will be able to run a lot more agents. By the way, guys, in next video, I'm gonna show you how to do more reinforcement learning research on large language models, writing our own papers. So you can subscribe and check the next video, and see you.